Hello class, it's Megan Jones here to do another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to navigate the course site, and I'm going to teach you also about accessing your modules and doing your homework. Okay, so this is your home page after you've logged in to Blackboard. You should click on your class link, which is CIT 105 with me. It'll bring you to the home page. You have your Blackboard IM, which I did a video on earlier about how to get that started. Remember my online office hours. You should see your announcements. So I have 3 of them listed there. So the instructor information is how you can contact me. My email address is listed as well as my phone number. If you're anywhere near campus, you can come visit me at room 153B in the ATB building. My office hours are listed. I'll generally be online during those times, and actually maybe longer than that. And if you need me to be online, just email me and we can set up a time as well. Don't forget the class updates on Twitter. I have my YouTube account set to tweet whenever I post a new video, so I hope you follow that. I'll be doing my lectures and things through there as well, so hopefully you'll find that helpful. If you go to course information, you'll find the syllabus attached there. So let's go ahead and open the syllabus, and I'll talk a little bit about that too. Okay, so this is CIT, Introduction to Computers, Fall 2012. Again, you have my information. This is just the course description. Obviously, you know, you're here to learn about computers. We'll be covering hardware, software, operating system. We'll especially be looking at the Microsoft Office 2010 suite, and that includes Word, Access, Excel, and PowerPoint. So if you do decide to buy that buy the suite, make sure that Access is included, because I know on some versions the Access is not included, so please be careful of that. You have course objectives, so you'll be learning some computer terminology. You'll be learning about hardware, tasks a computer can and can't do, productivity software, as I mentioned, the Office 2010 suite. Operating systems, which we'll be working with Windows 7, okay, and then data communications, which is generally like the internet, cloud computing, and I'll be talking about that later. General ed competencies, just communicate effectively, think critically, learn independently, yada yada. There is one textbook required for this course. It's New Perspectives on Microsoft Office 2010, and that's through Course Technology. Software, I mentioned 2010 earlier. You've got to have an internet browser like Internet Explorer or Firefox. Remember, I'll be using Windows 7. If you need to buy Office 2010, you can actually use this link here. You can hold down the Control key and click, and it should actually open another web page for you that will show you where to go and get this software. So if we'll give it a chance to load. Alright, so it's $85 for everything you need for this course, as far as the Office 2010 suite. I think at the bookstore here on campus it's $90, and you may be able to find it cheaper. Storage devices, since you're working from home, make sure you keep everything in one place. Don't get too lost and move everything around. You kind of want it together. Web enhanced, obviously you know how to use Blackboard if you've logged on. That's no problem. You can also contact ITSS if you're having problems with, say, your password or something like that. Yeah, so you have your grading scale and how I do my class. So let's go ahead and talk about that. If you click on modules in the course window here, you'll see that I have information at the top, which is all the files you'll need for the course are located in the data files for text.zip. And to get those, you'll need to save those to your desktop. So save file. Okay. And once we've got those files, that file saved, we just need to extract it. So let's go to, let's see. I normally use pzip, but Windows has a built-in extractor. So extract here in new folder. And generally it may take a while since it's I think it was 9.1 megabytes, so it might take a little while to do that. Alright, so here's a look at what's inside after you've saved it and extracted it. That's the most important part. If you don't extract the files, you won't be able to use them or save them, okay? So here are all the files you'll need for the course, okay? And I'll generally, if I give you an assignment, I'll generally tell you in the book where to look at. In the first section, Essential Introductory Concepts here, you won't much be using files, except when you get to maybe browser and email basics, file management. They're all there for you. Okay, so I have some pretty loose dates, so I want you to at least have these done by these times. I generally kind of keep them open too. If you want to redo those assignments, I give you multiple attempts on everything, basically. Word, expect to be done by week 9, week 13, and then week 16. And then with Microsoft PowerPoint, as long as you get it done by the end of the semester, you'll be fine, okay? So let's go ahead and click into Introductory Concepts. So these are each sections in your book. Like I go page by page. Here you'll see the course number, or not the course number, excuse me, the book number, the page number, if I can get it right. Let's go ahead and click in there. And you may see a bunch of files over here, and don't get frightened. Not every one of those is an assignment, okay? One of those may be a video that you'll have to watch to answer questions about, and so forth. So a good way to navigate them if you're just starting out is to use this arrow button on the upper right here. So just go ahead and click the arrow, and it'll go to a video called How Your Computer Thinks. So down at the bottom I kind of give you a short explanation of what to do. So you'll watch the video, click the arrow again, and then it'll take you to an assessment. So you just click to launch that assessment, and it'll let you take that quiz. And I do allow multiple attempts, like I said before. And you can click cancel to go back. And instead of, now once you've figured out kind of how to do the arrows, you can actually go over here and click on each little, it's like a bookmark, kind of like a file tree. So you can kind of navigate that way, like exploring the motherboard. That's just, you're just identifying components. That's really not worth any points, but if it gives you some hands-on views on what ports are what on a motherboard. If you crack open a computer, you'll see this. But I'll be going into that in later lectures. Okay? So yeah, all you really need to worry about with these online assignments is, going through, taking a look at everything, and doing the quizzes. The quizzes are actually what you'll be graded on. So if you go to your grades, you should see all of those quizzes that you have to do, and that's located in my grades. Since I'm a professor, I don't have any grades, obviously, but you should see a list of assignments you need to do, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to complete. I like to be super clear about this. I don't want to beat around the bush, so that's what you need to complete. And let's go back to modules. So introductory concepts, all 5 of these need to be completed by, I think, week 5, but like I said, I usually keep them open. so you can have multiple times to take those tests. Okay. And as we go along in the semester, I'll open another folder. Like after we get kind of finished with an introductory concepts, around week 5, I'll open the next one, like Word. After week 9, I'll go ahead and open Microsoft Excel. Week 13, I'll open Access. So as we move through the semester, you'll see these folders pop up. And if you go into the folders, it'll be somewhat similar to the introductory concepts. Don't expect it to be as complicated as it was before. The introductory concepts is just a lot of material in a short amount of time that I need to cover. Generally with Word, Excel, and Access, those are just assignments that you complete in your book and follow along. I will be doing video lectures on those as well. So again, you need to keep an eye out on my channel and my Twitter account, and you can see that. Alright, and again, you can find the links to my materials. If you go to study materials, you have PowerPoints for every single section in the book, and you also have a link to my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is just where I have things posted. Right now I just have the welcome to CIC 105, and then I have instructions on using Blackboard IM for online office hours. So as you can see, actually a few of you have been watching these, and that's awesome, so I encourage you to keep doing that. There's also a link to my Twitter page. So I like betta fish, so that's why that's there. It just tells a little bit about me, and you can see about 19 hours ago I uploaded a video using Blackboard IM for online office hours. So every time I upload a video on my YouTube account, it will tweet and tell you what it is and how to get there. So I think that's pretty neat. And I hope you guys find that useful. Alright, the moment you've been waiting for, this final project business. Since this is an online class, you won't be presenting, obviously, because it's an online class. I'm not going to expect you to get on a virtual classroom and do it, You'll just be submitting it to me, and I'll open a Dropbox later on where you can actually submit the PowerPoint. I can take a look at it and grade it. Usually I have those guidelines there, and you can click and open them. And these are the requirements I'm looking for. Now, I will change these last two, but as far as what's on the slides, I'm going to cut that down to 15, and I'll send another announcement out about that. So, yeah, the final project basically has something to do with a hobby you're interested in, and, relating that to technology in some way. For an example, I had someone do a hunting technology presentation, and they actually brought in a hunting tent and stuff, so that was pretty interesting. So you can relate just about anything to technology, and that just goes to show you how involved technology is in our lives. So that's a good thing to think about. Alright, so that is a quick overview of my course site. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be online. You have my phone number. I always have my email. I have a smartphone, so it's always with me. I can never escape. But, just a joke. So just let me know if you have any questions or concerns, okay? Have a good day.